Open the driver's side door. Now right there, that's the primary hood release lever. Pull it. Now in front of the vehicle, right on top of the emblem there, that's the secondary hood release lever. So lift up the hood with one hand, and then you gotta put one finger in there, push it up, and the hood opens up. You need a prop rod to secure it in place. Get the prop rod out and put it in the slot with the arrow marking it over there. Once it's in there, let go off of it, and now it's secure in place. Now once the hood is open right there, that's where the battery is. We will need to take off the terminals on the top of the battery. There's two of them. For that we'll need the 10mm socket or wrench. Again, 10mm. We'll start off with the negative terminal. Twist it left, off it comes, and we just have to get the terminal off the negative battery post. Get it out of the way completely. Right, make sure there's no accidental contact. And then we'll repeat the process for the positive one. That's the second terminal. Get that off. Now the battery is held in place by a clip over there, and that clip itself is held in place by a 13mm bolt. For that we need a 30mm socket with an extension. So let's get that bolt off. Now in order to get the clip off completely, the retaining clip, lift up this jacket partially. Not all the way, just need to lift it partially like that. Now lift up the clip from the sides and sort of get it out at an angle. The moment the clip is at an angle, it'll come out of that, and then you'll be able to get it out completely. Now just get the jacket off completely, and now you should be able to get the battery off. Be careful, the battery is heavy, you don't want to drop it, you'll hurt yourself, right? So just be careful. Those are all the details. That's the part number. Make sure you get the proper replacement battery. Make sure it's an AGM battery and not a regular battery, especially because if your car has a start stop system. So get the proper AGM replacement battery, not a regular battery. Get the battery, put it in its place. Now we have to push the battery all the way to the back of the car. Only then will the retaining clip go back in place. Push it to the back. Now take a look at the retaining clip. You see there are two holes over there. The retaining clip aligns with the rearward hole, like that. Make sure it looks like that when you're putting your battery back on. See that there's the forward facing hole which is open. Yep, that's looking good. We'll put the bolt back in and tighten that up. Once you do, try moving the battery. It should not move. That's solid. That's not going anywhere now. Now let's put the jacket back on. If the jacket sort of comes apart like that, that's okay. Just get it back together like that. Put the jacket on, and now let's first put the positive terminal back on, right? Make sure it's in all the way, tighten it up, make sure it's not loose or anything, it's not going anywhere, and now repeat the process for the negative one. The moment you connect the negative terminal to the battery post, you'll hear some sparks, and that's totally normal because that's when the connection is formed. So get the terminal on the battery post, tighten that up. Now what we'll do is, now we'll turn the engine on and see what happens. In order to take it off, you gotta first push the hood, get the rod out of there, put it back in its place, lower the hood, and then just slam it shut. The moment you turn the engine on, you'll get a bunch of different errors on the dash, and that's totally okay. Just put the car and drive the car just a little bit, like 0.1 kilometers. See that right there? Most of your errors are gone at that point. Only the start stop issue is left. For that, all you have to do is just drive the car for about a kilometer, bring it back home, switch it off, take the key out, lock the car, go back in, turn the car back on, drive it for a little bit, switch it off, switch it back on. Just do this a couple times and that issue is going to be cleared as well. Just like that. See, all I had to do was drive for 1.5 kilometers and the issue was sorted. And that's pretty much it. Hopefully you found this video useful.